Are you there? I just had a coughing fit. I don't have anything in my cup. But anyway, so I'm just sitting here waiting for people to come in. I hear my messenger going off. Hold on. Let's see what they're saying. Anyway, we're trying to get Laura in right now so she can help us moderate. Pop back over to YouTube. I'm here. I don't know if anybody else. Who's here? Is someone here with me? Hold on. I'm typing a message to Laura. Hello, anyone, if you're here, because I'm not on that screen. There we go. Now I'm back. Hi, Mari. Here we go. All right. Hi. Okay. All right, Mari. As you can see, I was typing, and I may have to type again, but I don't have a wireless keyboard anymore. So in my little bubble here, I have all kinds of things happening that I got to rearrange for. That's my redneck pump up my keyboard taller thing I made with the foam board and duct tape. True wet redneck style. All right. Hi, Laura. You got in this way. We'll work on that later. I got my glue pot. I did turn it on. I'm so proud of myself. So I'm going to work with some florals tonight. And you know what? Oh, well, no big deal. I'll just make Mike buy me another board. He's supposed to be down here because he might have to help me cut these stems. So what I did is over at Hobby Lobby, they had these, well, people call them Tabasco baskets. They don't really announce them that way. So I don't know. I'm going to figure out how to hook it on here so I can work with it, because I don't stand up. I can't stand up for very long. So I'm going to figure this out. I only brought over here what I needed. So I have stuff everywhere. But tonight we're going to decorate this. I've not ever made one of these. So I've been wanting to. So this is going to be my first shot. Oh, I hear my help.
So you need my help?
Yes, I do. First thing I need is like
way to hang that there?
Yeah, I need like a, what is that thing you call,
you
the
white put a hanging thing on it?
You could, maybe like right here. Like right through this part. This is my husband, in case nobody's ever met him. I'm going to put my camera up a little bit while we finish setting this up. I know people hate that, but it's just what happens sometimes. Lean over here. I'll introduce you. This is my husband, Michael. No, right there's the camera you didn't look at. Anyway, he's my right-hand man. He was looking at the computer. He doesn't understand I have the webcam. So he's my right-hand man, sometimes my left-hand man, and everything else. He does all my building. He can decorate a wreath. I just haven't taught him how to put the mesh on yet. So we get him involved in every way possible, or I get him involved in every way possible. Yeah, I call him Michael. It's really funny because his whole family calls him Michael. So most of the time I call him Michael. I never really call him Mike unless I'm talking to somebody else that's shorter to type. And on a high note, next time we go live on Facebook, which should be Monday, I actually fixed Chrome to accept my camera, because when we were doing it, part of our problem last time was that Firefox, something interfered in Firefox. They didn't get the camera to work with Chrome. So I'm back on my Chrome browser now. And don't break the basket. Sometimes he gets a little rough. There we go. That'll work. Anyway, he's here to help me also in case I need to cut my florals, because sometimes they're so thick I can't cut them. And so Lori was showing all of her great stuff from Simms. I unfortunately have to order mine, but that's okay because I'm in Nebraska. North Carolina is way too far to day trip or road trip. But these, I don't know what they don't. They just give them an item number. But I got a stem of these. I actually got 2 stems, but we're going to be working with 1 stem of these, and some of the parts probably from these. This is another stem I got through them. This is a peony hydrangea berry bush. That one had a name. And then I picked up some red leaves for the fall. And is this another one of the hydrangeas in a different color? I don't know. Yep, this is another one of the peony hydrangea bushes. Let me put them back over here because they're so full. I get a lot of my flowers at Dollar Tree, hence why I'm not used to real full bushes. So Michael pulled some of this stuff out for me. See, I told you he's my right-hand man. This one I have, and that also came from Simms. So then I have a few of these daisies and sunflowers and hydrangeas in the fall colors. All of these bushes, those are those, they came from the Dollar Tree. I like these because they're kind of, I don't know if you can see it, they're kind of burlap. They do have nice fall flowers. I'm not watching the comments at all, you guys, because the basket kind of sits in. Oh, look at it. He's so shy. We'll get him out of that, ladies, when we get him down in Illinois in October. But anyway, I have all of those bushes. And then I could not find anything I liked for ferns. And I looked at Hobby Lobby. I couldn't find any. And they had these, because I don't like the plastic ones. And these are plastic, but they're more of a silk flower type. So I got this great big fern bush, as I slapped myself upside the head with it. I got this at Joann's. And I figured that's a lot of good fern. Because Dollar Tree doesn't have their ferns out. I normally use that's what I used on my, what do you call it? Saddle, gravestone, saddle. You know, my saddle arrangement. I use Dollar Tree ones. Because they're okay. You just, look at them and make sure when you buy them. But they haven't had any. So I ended up, because I thought this was a good amount. Because this bush, I believe, is $25. And I had a 60% off coupon. So I couldn't complain, because that's a lot of fruit. And it's good quality. So I got to move my mouse because it's throwing something on top of my screen there. No. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera and then I'm going to turn it over here towards our basket. Like I said, I have my glue pot or my glue skillet. It's a Brentwood, just like most people have. And it's got the glue in it, and I just put regular glue sticks in it. I don't use the glue chips or anything else. Actually, at the time, Mike had a glue gun nobody was using, and it had big fat sticks. So I stole them and put them in there instead of using my sticks. But then my glue gun broke. But I do believe that the new one he got me, I don't know if it fits the same sticks or not. It actually fell off the table. It's not plugged in, though. It takes bigger sticks. So I just kind of messed myself over because his had bigger sticks. So now I have a lot of mini sticks, and I can put those in my pot as I need. But I like the pot a lot better. The one I got I got a little one from Walmart, and it didn't last a month, and it wouldn't heat up enough, and the glue was just stiff. Also got out my trusty E6000, my DAP Rapid Fuse, floral wires, and of course my snips that don't have a clip on them so that they get stuck. Apparently they stab you though. And my scissors. I don't like to use these except on mesh, so we may have to trade scissors out because these are my good sharp scissors. And I learned a long time ago, I took 3 months of home ec when I was in the 8th grade. You do not dual purpose your scissors if you have some for cutting material. Those only come. I still have those scissors. I don't know where they went now. And they're dull because, of course, 8th grade was a really, really long time ago in the dark ages. But My dad even had one of those label makers, by hand. And he put my name, Cheryl Brown, and he stuck them on the scissors so nobody could take them away. And that was before you were worried about people taking them away. So, oh, and I may make a bow, or I may do Lori's funky bow if I can figure that out and not make it look too funky. But these I picked up at Hobby Lobby the other day because I like to wait till after season, but I couldn't resist. I got this fall one, and I love pumpkins. And I also still have pumpkin picks and stuff to put in here if we want. Because I wanted to kind of work on this, and then I went to Goodwill and bought a grapevine cornucopia thing that I want to decorate too. So, but today you're all here. Hi, Joanne. Joanne. Yeah, I see. And we may have to have Michael sniff these, but we'll see. Oh, I'm pretty sure we will. Bad grip in my hands, guys. That's my problem. And they've actually said I've had purple tunnel surgery, but they actually say it is chronic purple tunnel because that's my luck. So, yeah, Mike, I'm going to need you. So this is why I have a man around.
Yeah, good with something.
Yeah, if he's good for something. Can you cut me off about 4 or 5 of those right now? I don't even know how I want them to go, guys, but I'm going to figure it out. Because I think I want green in the background and then uh-oh, my comments in the way.
How about that?
Shh. Don't go erg. Oh, okay.
Cheryl,
I don't know what.
You didn't need a cut.
Oh.
They just pull out.
Well, yeah, maybe for you. Pull me out one more section. And then we can. I don't like to pull everything together because I have tons of boxes. I have a box that says flower parts, and a box that says mesh parts, and a box that says ribbon parts. So that'll be good for him. Thanks. Thank you very much. So now he's earned his keep for the day. But I'm thinking maybe, and I don't like to cover the whole basket. I don't like to cover the entire thing. Like with the grapevine, I don't like grapevines that are entirely covered. I always leave around half of my covered unless I put a sign or a letter on that part. So, but anyway, I think I'm just kind of looking to see exactly what maybe I want to do because I'm thinking I want a little greenery back here. And I also in the other room have other kind of greenery too. But this is just for the background. And you can put signs on these. This one is tall. This one is 21 inches by 13, I believe. I put it in the description, I hope. I tried when I started the YouTube. So if you have a sign, you can put it up here. I saw somebody do that. And today, I actually bought more baskets, silly me. We stopped at Goodwill to look for a curtain rod for upstairs. And I found some really cool things. I found a lot of cool signs. And I would call them vintage signs. Because, they're somebody's older signs, but they're not worn out. So I picked those up. And I was so excited because the most I spent on a sign was $1.99. And most of them were 99 cents. And then, of course, they had, what about my husband, Mike, you think? That is my husband, Mike. I'm confused. See, I looked up at the comments. I'm going to turn you a little bit more towards the basket. Oh, Mike's not in his chair, and that's a good thing because he's got it scooted really far back. Those are my parents on the wall, by the way. They passed, my mother passed last, and she passed in 2002. So she had that big picture made from her church, so it just keeps following. My daughter had it, and she moved, so now I have it again. So, my husband, Michael. That is Michael. He is, usually we call him the brawn and I'm the brains, and that's how we make a couple. I don't move around or lift things well, and I do all the thinking for him because you have to for most men, So that works out well for us. He will be going to the convention with me too, guys, and I will probably have him right by my side. So he might as well get used to you, and you get used to him. So we're going to try this, and we're going to see exactly how excited I get about doing this. I'm hoping it doesn't. These are kind of plasticky. Oh, maybe I'll turn my glue pot up a little higher, and I just got glue all over the leaves. Darn it! I should get out my finger protectors, but those aren't right under my chair anymore either. So. I also don't use the hot glue a lot, especially if I know things are going outside, because I have learned by experience the hard way that things melt and fall off. If you can see, you see that purple grapevine in the background. That was for my uncle's gravestone. I was going to put it on a wreath stand there. I had one for him, one for my grandmother, and one for my grandfather. And when I took them out, there were no flowers left on it. So, I don't know where he went. So anyway, I had to bring that one home and put all the flowers back. And I did it with dab glue, so we're going to try that. I'm just going to give it to my aunt. Let her keep it until next year. Because I'll be back through there in August and October. So, it's about 3.5 hours. It's down by Old Time Powder in Kansas City. Hold on a minute. Ouch. Sorry, I stubbed my toe. That's why you heard ouch. And of course, my bad toe. Okay. I just do not want to touch the glue, and I don't know which one of these containers. But I learned that clothespins are really excellent things, and they're not that expensive, so you can use them, and then you can throw them away when you're done, and then you just go to Walmart and buy yourself another pack. I used to have tons of clothespins, but they won't allow us to put clotheslines here, so you can't hang out clothes, so there was no use for clothespins. And when I started making the roses, you use a clothespin, so I just bought a big bag, or a big package of them. If you see my nose, like rubber fingertips, that is fantastic.
They're blue, aren't they?
No, they're pink. The Mod Podge finger protectors. Regina Sellers says you should use Band-Aids, but I never have any of those either. We use them all on Ryder.
And me.
And Michael, yeah. We're kind of accident prone a little bit. It's kind of funny. Although today Lori wins the it can only happen to me presidency for her experiences this morning. So I can't be president until at least tomorrow. So I better not burn myself tonight.
This is your.
Oh yeah, these are my 8th grade scissors, guys. See? Hang on, I'm holding this on there until it dries
They're
down here.
antiques.
They are antiques. I also started my glue gun up so I could put little pieces of glue in different places. Because I'm going to tell you now, when I advertise this, I will have advertise this as a wall hanging and not as an outdoor hanging because of the glue on it. That way, if they hang it outdoors, well, I tried to say. Because like I said, I've never done this before, so I'm not positive what it's going to take to do it. You know, how I'm going to have to attach everything and so forth. But I figured putting it on the easel would be the best way. I just put a little dab of glue back there because I'm just gluing out the bottom from the glue pot. So they're kind of heavy. Uh-oh. Hang on. Okay, there we go. There must be a lot more comments. I must have hit this mouse. We'll put it over here. Oh my goodness. And I highlighted everything. Ooh, scarecrow ribbon. That sounds fun. I've seen pumpkin ribbon. I hadn't seen scarecrow ribbon. There you go, Laura. You hit the nail on the head there. Gosh, I hope I can do this and I don't make a laughing stock out of myself. I like trying new things, though.
This is the only one.
And I like having a variety. That's okay. They're in one of the blue things, Mike. So don't worry or one of the red boxes. Sorry.
And there's another red box down here.
I just did that one. I mean, that's where I got the clothespin. We are, if you think Laura and I are funny together, you should see Mike and I together. The only way to explain us is if you've ever seen Everybody Loves Raymond, his parents, what are they, Frank and Marie Barone? That would almost be Mike and I. Yes, yes. I don't remember what I was gluing last time, but whatever I glued last time, I glued my finger. But I don't have a bruise like Laura, so. Yeah, we fuss and each other, but boy, you let somebody else fuss with one of us, it's not going to be fun for you. Okay. I don't even know if this is, I've never even watched a video. So, Lori, if you've made one, I'm sorry. I have been working so hard on other computer things that I have not watched a video. I'm just kind of winging this. I'll watch it and do it right later. Oh. But anyway, I hope everybody's had a good 4th. And if you saw us last night, we were on Laura's page, Laura's YouTube page, going live. And congratulations to Laura, because she now has her precious 100 followers or subscribers. And that brings her lots of little perks. So I'm very proud of her for that. We are sitting, I think, at 53 right now. That's, I think, what it was before I came on. She was so funny last night because right before she went on, she's like, I'm at 99. I go, you'll hit 100 tonight. It'll be okay. I need one more favor, but you can't let Mari see you. Did you hear that? Could you hear me talking to him? Yes, isn't it great that Laura made it to her 100? I'm very proud of her. She'll get her custom URL and life will be good. Sorry for all of the excitement in the background. Lamba's hanging out going like, what are you guys doing? And I wanted to tell you, Laura, I don't know if you have one, but I have one over there. I just haven't got it out. When you have these spider webs, if you just use the light setting on a blow dryer and go over it real quick, you can get rid of the spider webs. And that's on your mesh or your grapevines or anything. I'm thinking I want that to go out a little bit because it's only 13 wide. So we do have some excess to play with. Oh, and when I was at Goodwill today, you guys, I don't even know what this is set on. Oh my goodness. When I went to Goodwill today, I did find some really cool things, like, what would you call them? Like, it was more for a spring type of arrangement, but like Easter time, because I saw it had an egg on it, but it was like 3 feet long. So I always look at the value. Can I take it apart and use it for something? And we found the cutest with little stuffed snowmen on it, and I'm going to take that apart, and I'm going to use the little stuffed snowmen on wreaths because I think that will be really cute. My best friend loves snowmen, and last year I just started, and I made her special snowman wreath. So the trick is to make one this year that's a little bit better than the one last year, and make her collect them. She has a lot of my wreaths. When I first started, I was giving them away, so she inherited a lot. Do you see the cup? I told him not to do that, Mari. My specific instructions were I need tea, don't let Mari see it. Those were my specific instructions, and he messed up because he makes my tea, Mari. He gives that to me. I drink about, to tell you the truth, I drink about 4 to 6 of those a day. But they're crystal light. My doctor says they count as water. And I take Jardiance, and that is a medication that dehydrates you. So if I don't drink a water-based product, which I'm very better than I was, Mari, because I used to only drink Diet Pepsi. Um, but he said this would be okay because I conferred with my, what do you call him, endocrinologist, my sugar guy. And he said, yeah, this would work. Crystal light products, or those who like them, would work because I will get really dehydrated if I don't get in the water intake. Hey, I didn't throw myself under that bus. Mike did. And then the comments went away. Sorry, guys, that happens. I don't know why. And I'm not having success here. You know what else? Let me show you something. You don't want to stay there? What are you eating? Michael, can you get her? She's got a hold of my sometime in. Lamba thinks that the what is it? The beads thing off of my decorations are real yummy. One fell off of that Halloween wreath the other night, so I have to either get a new pick or figure out how to fix that because she ate all the beads off. So she thinks these are the best things they make in the world, are these little beads. And I don't even know where she got that from. That's just, I don't know. There's probably one on here with bead stuff, so I'm letting that dry and then I will move this out. So this is what we've got going right now, guys. I'm going to find a good camera angle. I think I'm going to try to figure out, or as I like to say, Jimmy rig away, to hang it on the wall behind me so that you can see from over my shoulder, because I think that would be a good vantage point. Mike, when you come back, can you bring your wax paper, please? I'm making a mess. That's what I do too. I either use parchment. I ran out of parchment, so I use wax paper. Oh, really? Ivory soap? Oh, no, Lamba, her favorite actually is ink pens. I don't know why. She will like zero in on them all the time and just chew them apart. But she doesn't ink the ink part. She just chews all the plastic around it. So I go through a lot of ink pens. I usually buy a pack every time I go to the Dollar Tree. Because I can't afford expensive ones because she will eat them. Hi, Mary. I'm trying to scan who's on here and everything. Okay. Let us see if that worked. Yay! Sometimes I don't have the patience for the glue. All right, now let me think. I'll fall off. Okay, so I have two variations of leaves. I have the red and the yellow red. And I think, and I cut them down here though. Right now. Oh, cool. I wasn't sure they moved. They looked like they were kind of stuck. So that makes me a happy camper. I like that. Come on. Yeah, the other night I was going to use the DAP glue and Michael wasn't down here, so I couldn't get the lid off. It's like, oh, that's a bummer. Need to get an actual pair of pliers in here, I guess, for gripping purposes. Okay. Down there. Trim yourself. Uh-oh. There's a problem. I'm glad you are, Marion. I'm glad to see you tonight. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Laura? You are in timeout. That happens when you're not under my name. So we will definitely get that fixed for you. Because I know I didn't have to have your passwords and things. Did you get an email when we did that? Like an email saying that I had done something and put you on or something like that? So I'm thinking I got an email from you or from YouTube saying it was from you. And then that's how I got on. Yeah, I invited you, right. Did you click and do whatever that email said to do? Oops. What's oops? I don't know. Because last night it was acting kind of funky because I was doing stuff and then all of a sudden it wasn't there. And I was like, oh no. I wanted it to be there. Oh, oops, Tamari. So we'll go look at it. Probably better to try it before 5 minutes before we go live, huh? So are you the only one up there tonight, Laura, at your camp? Or did people go up to have fun with you? Is Lisa there? By the way, tell Lisa thank you. I appreciate her liking my page. Look at this, guys. I got myself all confused. And did you guys see, I do live near a city, but did you guys see the corn I posted? I am near the country too. And I was coming back home from Sean's house last night, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be July corn because it looks big enough. It might be August corn, but I believe it's July corn. But you never know. They call it either by the month when they harvest it or it's done. Yeah, I'm not feeling this hot glue, guys. Look at Mikey. Make sure we can get, oh, never mind. Hey, he must have done that good. I did it with 2 fingers. I made him take it off the other night. I don't think I used it. This dab is supposed to set up better. Why is it? Does anybody know? Because I'm new at doing this on live on YouTube. Why do hi Arlene, how are you? You know, I just bought a basket at Hobby Lobby, Arlene, and everybody else always calls them tobacco baskets, and I don't know why. I do not know why, because they don't advertise them like that at like Hobby Lobby. I just think they're baskets, but I was just going with the flow because they all say tobacco baskets. I thought maybe it's like what people used to put tobacco in when they used to harvest it long ago, but I don't really know for sure. I don't want to sit here for like days holding this stuff, letting it dry. I have no patience. It's one of my downfalls in life. I'm going to have to order. The only place I can find the DAP glue also is at Amazon. I can't find it anywhere in town, which would be Omaha. Of course, I don't go to downtown Omaha and really look for it. I was, but I'm tired of holding it for like 10 minutes on each leaf. We'll be here all night. I'll get kicked off because I don't have the long running, the long running play. I'm still on the, oops, you're just a newbie. So I don't want to take too much time. And people don't want to sit here forever either. That's what I thought, Mari, or Lori. I really thought that they were tobacco baskets. Now they don't advertise them that way, but that's what people call them. So I figured to be safe, I'd just jump on the tobacco bag train. Laura, chop yourself. I watched you burn yourself, haha. I don't even know if I'm gonna like this when I'm done. I'm just kind of yeah, I just kind of do everything by sight. Half the time I don't even know what the flowers are called. That was rude, I'm sorry. Stay. So maybe we'll call it glue with the little leaves and flowers in basket. Because that's what I feel like I'm doing. Just putting on more and more glue. Silly me. I'm really going to figure this glue thing out one of these days. I mean, I bought some stuff called JB Weld, and I Haven't opened it yet, but boy, I'm sure thinking about it. Because when you make all this stuff and you take all this time, you like don't want it to like fall off. First of all, your customer's not going to like that. Because everyone I've made, every grapevine I've made, that I know the people, and I'm like always asking, is it okay? Has anything fallen off? Because I know how that works. Things like to fall off. So I'm going to cut off this hydrangea, peony bush thing. I love these colors. I'm into fall colors. I love fall is my favorite season. I like when autumn is just coming on and you get that little crispness in the air after it's been really hot, you know, all summer. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. Kind of like we used to get excited when the back to school, like they used to always premiere TV shows, and they always premiered when back to school was starting in Missouri. So you always knew when those came on that it was time to go back to school. And those are some of my favorite parts. Not school, but I didn't mind school. But those were my favorite times of the year. I love the weather. I'd like spring too, but it just seems like we've never had spring for very long lately. I can go right from winter to summer. So I'm hoping we have a nice fall this year. Because, yeah, I just want a nice fall. What are you doing over there, dude? Well, you're clinking. Alright, here we go. Yes, Laura. We're having more company. It's my daughter.
Still down, is that okay?
For a little bit. You may need to check on me to see if I need anything cut. Yeah, because I'm not good at decorating that way, Laura. Oh, yeah. Because I don't stand up because of my legs and back and stuff. And if I do, I can't stand up very long. I don't stand up to work. And I have found decorating when I'm sitting, especially with this table, the table is too low to warrant that I see it well. And then I'll put stuff on. And then when I go back and look, I am unpleased with where it is because it doesn't. Oh, yeah. Because it doesn't look the way I thought it was going to look. So, being that I'm on my backside, yeah, it's just easier for me to have it up to see where my decorations are. Otherwise, it doesn't look right. And I can't stand up to do it, Arlene. So this is just the way I learned. Well, this is the way I taught myself, and it's just a personal preference thing for me. You guys are gone again. So if I don't answer, Laura, keep the questions in your head because I'm not saying that. I don't know why it does that. I'm gonna have to look in. I found out if you Google things, it works really well. Maybe I'm leaving too much of the stem on. I don't know. But we're gonna figure this out. Of course, he left, and now I don't know where the rest of my glue sticks are. But that's okay. Bless his heart, because my glue gun blew up one night during a live. And boy, he was Johnny on the spot picking me up another one at Menards. It wasn't the one I wanted because I wanted a cordless one. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. What, the glue would hold easier if I laid it down? I could have. I could have put styrofoam in this, yes. And I could have stuck the flowers down in it, yes. And that might have been a smarter idea, yes. But remember, I'm winging this. So, I think they put me in timeout, Laura, when you talk too much. My chat goes away, and I'm not typing. I'm just talking. Unless they're talking about me talking, then we're in big trouble, aren't we? I talk all the time. Usually I place my items when I have the stand up, and then I'll lay them down to glue normally. That's normally my protocol. You guys, you never see me glue. I just show you where I'm going to put the decorations. Because, yeah, as you can tell, I have an issue. And I burn things. And all kinds of stuff. Kind of liking these colors though, guys. Oh, I love fall. Might have to keep this for somewhere in my house, like I don't have enough. The other thing too is after you open that glue and try to start using it, and I found this with the Gorilla Glue I had, which I had to get rid of because the dogs ate the end of the cat, so it dried out. But yeah, it dried up in the tube, so it was really difficult for me to get it out. Yeah, I'm thinking you guys are right. I'm thinking if you did this, or the next time I do this, I got this basket at Hobby Lobby just this past week. Most of the baskets I am getting from Hobby Lobby. Today I went to Goodwill and I did find 2 or 3. I wouldn't call them Tabasco baskets. They're more just, I thought if nothing else I could do the flower arrangements in them because I like to do that kind of thing. I did all the flowers for my daughter's wedding. Flora's like, oh, my son's getting married. I'm like, thank God I wasn't there because my luck, somebody would have figured out I could do flower arrangements, and I'm not even trained, and would make me make. In fact, right before I had my surgery, I felt so bad. A lady had looked at my site and my pictures, and this is right when I first started, and she wanted me to do her daughter's wedding. But I had surgery on the 10th, and her daughter's wedding was on the 17th, so I knew that that was not going to work for us, even if I had them all done before surgery, because I wouldn't be there to help them set them up in case anything. Yeah, I know. It's next Wednesday, right? The 11th? No. The 8th. The 8th of July, is that when the wedding is? I just hate making you guys wait for the glue to go. That's my problem. Shouldn't have to. Well, if you go back and watch replay, you can always, fast forward through it until you see my thumb stuck to the flower in the pot, and then I'll be trying to shake it all off. Shake it off. Shake it off. I've been watching Scott too much. By the way, he was on live as I was. He went on just as I was going on. I saw. I think they're talking about Regina and the ribbon. Because I was trying to read his message. See, I have my thumb stuck. Who, me? I wasn't shopping all day. Today I got my hair done. And then we went to the storage shed, and then we went by Goodwill. Because we needed to see if they had, oh, it's the 14th. That's right, it's the rehearsal day. You could also use floral wire too, but that would even be funnier with me. That would be a fun. Kind of like watching me try to get up off the floor when I get down there. I can get down okay. It's just getting up that you don't want to see. It's kind of disgusting. Because it's not very pretty the way I have to try to get up. It's funny. But I do it when I need to. Especially if I want to get down on the floor with Ryder. Yes, I was out. I went and got my hair cut. I didn't get it colored, and we did discuss color for the next time. Because next time is when I get to color again. So she cut my hair, and Mike went and took care of the bank stuff he needed for his vacation. And then he picked me up, and we went over to our storage shed because he had stuff he wanted to put in it. And so we went and took that stuff over there and put it in the shed. And then we were coming home, and I said, oh, Nick, text me about the curtain rod because they had curtains up in the living room, and Mr. Ryder decided to roll in them. And so it ended up that, they fell down. He broke the rod. And I told Nick he could buy his own rod, but he said he can't. So he keeps asking me if I've got one, and I keep saying no. So Mike said, well, we'll just stop at Goodwill by the house and see if they have one, which they didn't. But I filled a cart full of really cool craft stuff because I'm like that. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, if I'd have had a little bit more time and if I'd have planned a little better, I could have done like a deco project. But I love florals. I really do. Florals are my friend, except when the glue sticks my fingers. I should take those rings off. Except when the glue sticks my fingers together. And in a second, I'm going to take my rings off. No more lessons? Lessons on what? I know, but see, I forgot, and also I thought maybe you were busy at the camp. I'm gonna take these rings off, guys, because I just glued these two fingers together, so I don't want to make sure that I have my wedding rings on forever. Well, to tell you the truth, that's funny because I have 3 sets of wedding rings. Because when we were first married, I had those, and then 5 years later, he bought me a new set. Well, actually, it was because I kind of like gained weight and those weren't fitting. And then 3 years after that, I wanted a marquee diamond, so he bought me another set. It was Black Hills Gold. Okay. 5, 10, 15. And then on my 20-year anniversary, he didn't. I'm like, wait a minute. This is when I should be getting rings. Come on. Tell me what after the live. What are you guys talking about me for? Don't talk about me. That's not nice. It's very not nice. Do you guys ever just sit and play with the glue on your hands for like days after you do a project with glue? It drives me crazy. Yeah, I think everybody's suggestion was right. I do think you should get some. I use wet foam because dry foam's hard for me to push the stems in. And you can even glue and, glue and stick your stems into the wet glue. It's just if it's outside, it'll absorb. Why did you? I know you all are talking about it. That's okay. Go ahead, go for it. I'm trying to decide. I think I'll probably make a bow for right down in here, but I'll have to get the pro bow out. And I am not good enough to do that in front of you guys because that would take us hours. Bless Regina Seller's heart. It makes wonderful bows, but it takes me forever. Okay. I gotta go check this out. Hang on. Oh, you guys. Anyway, I want to thank everybody. I'm not near done, but while I'm thinking of it, I'll thank you all for being here. Thank you for finding me and subscribing and watching. And if you would subscribe and get us up to that 100, you could be my new best friend all day tomorrow. Now, actually, I love you all. You're great. You're all my friends now. I really appreciate all your help and following. Sorry, I'm trying to get the paperback and I about done the whole thing. What do I want to use next? These are the flowers I was talking about, Arlene. Can you see? They're like burlappy. These are the ones from Dollar Tree. If you're still there, Arlene. My chat went away. I must be in timeout. But I like that they're burlappy because that's really cool. It gives them more of a fall look, I think. And they had those in yellow and the red. I save the little tickets and I write down all the SKUs because here's another trick. They don't always list them on their website or in their catalogs, even though they have them year round at Dollar Tree. They do things by the season. But if you have an SKU, you can go to quick order on the catalog and you can find it. Aren't those neat, Arlene? Don't you love them? I think they have a really nice fall, give you like a really nice fall look. I really do think they're cute. Bye, Arlene. I will talk to you later, hon. I haven't got to talk to you for a couple days. I miss it. Thank you for joining us. Yes. If you could also share, that's wonderful. And I will tell you a secret. When I'm on YouTube, I don't know how I do it. I have a Twitter account under my personal name, Cheryl Brown. I think everything's under Cheryl Brown or not, because my maiden name was Brown. And somehow I hit some button, and when I do lives or put a new video up on YouTube, it shoots a tweet out, believe it or not. So I don't know exactly how I did that, but I did. And it's not a bad thing. It's just, I don't know what I'm doing. But I figured, oh, well. And then hopefully my best friend who does not do Facebook, but I know she watches YouTube and she does Twitter, maybe she'll see them and she'll come watch me. Because I don't know that she's ever watched me. Thanks, Joanne. I appreciate it. A lot, Laura. Whoever chats with me, whoever messages me. I have lots of friends. Because I live in a virtual world. If I did not chat with people on the internet or by phone, I did not. You had me. Don't you dare say that. But anyway, if I didn't chat with people on the internet or the phone, I wouldn't see people at all. Trust me. So my best friend still works, so she's tired when she gets home. And she lives in Iowa now. It's not maybe 30 minutes, if that, from us. And so she's really, and then I have my other friend that lives over by the high school, but she's always busy. So I don't really talk to too many people. I'm trying to make up my mind what I want to do now. I think I want one that's just a little lighter color. This is a stem that came from Simms. I have never bought flowers from an internet site, a website before. So it's kind of weird when you can't see what you're getting, like what the quality or, how they really look are, because you're just looking at a picture. So I was a little leery, but I decided to dive in, and I had an order going there, and you have to order so much, I think. And I decided that I'd give it a shot. So I did, and I really liked the quality of them, and I liked the colors that it came in, and it was just as good as I expected. So I will know that if I need to find certain kind of flowers or certain colors and I can't get them local, I know that Simms has really nice ones. I've never ordered from anywhere else. Never ordered any florals from anywhere else. Someday maybe I will. I've looked at companies that just carry florals, but no, I haven't been happy with like their price or what they have. So, I don't want to overcrowd it, but because I didn't put the foam in it. It does kind of lay back. So that's a good thing to learn. Lesson learned next time. Put in styrofoam or floral blocking, whatever they call the green floral things. And I have a bunch too. Don't get me wrong. I always have it on hand. So that was kind of silly of me not to think of it. But I was just thinking, oh, just make it in the little, just put it in the little basket and you'll be good. So, but I have a lot of projects I need to get done. So I'm making sure I've got all the supplies for that because I need to work on a Kansas City Chiefs wreath. It's hard to say ribbon. And a Mizzou wreath. And I'm actually waiting for a sign that's in the mail. Should be to me soon. And yes, we do. And I'm going to be doing one for my class reunion for my high school as a door prize. That'll say Tigers ESHS because I'm Excelsior Springs High School. And I am not sure if I am going to, if I'm going to put the year I graduated, which was 1978. I'll date myself. And hence why I watch a lot of that 70s show because it just reminds me of good times. So I don't know if I'll be putting the date on it or just the Miss C's Crafts has actually pulled me out of a bind and is making me a tiger head with that on there. And it's going to be beautiful. What, the foam? I would think you would cut it thin and set it in the front. I wouldn't think you'd want to put it in the back. If that's what you're asking me, Laura. What did I say? I was thinking I actually what I was thinking of doing. I lost the ribbon. This is what, you know how Lori kind of, I don't know, however you did your black window pane yesterday, Laura. Let's see if I'm smart enough. Oh, the shirt. Oh, well, I don't know. You guys figure that out. My head won't think that much today. I've been kind of. Is this how you do it? And then you just stick it in? I don't know. Anyway, somehow, I think I might, I'm thinking I might make a 2-ribbon bow off on the bow dabber, and maybe I was going to put it on the bottom, but now I'm thinking maybe I'll stick it up here on the left or the right, because I'm not sure. I don't get this funky bow thing. I am not good at that. Hand bows are just way beyond my level. Ribbon normally rebels on me. But yeah, I think I'll make a 2-ribbon bow off the Pro Bow and out of these 2 ribbons and put it in one of these corners. Some people put a sign, but now that I look at it, I kind of just kept going with the flowers. I could put a small ribbon. Something. Let's see. I'm just thinking right now, guys. And then make another tail. And I could put like something small like this down here. And then make a 2-ribbon bow up here and put it on one of the 2 sides. Who's getting wine? I want wine. I don't drink wine usually very much. But I think that's what I might do. And I think I'm going to stop for now because I'm afraid if I put any more flowers in it, I'm just going to overdo it. Of course, I may add something somewhere. It might need something. It might need this right there. Needs a little. Yeah, I know. Wine does me too. I like wine coolers, though. Those aren't too bad. I like the ones that taste like St. Joseph baby aspirin from back in the old day, if anybody knows what that is. Today, what they call baby aspirins to me aren't baby aspirins. I think you needed a little cup of coffee there. Okay. I'm going to turn her towards the camera. You might have to. All right. So besides the bows, I guess you wouldn't have to put any on. But I'm really thinking that if you made the pumpkin and this leafy bow and put a bow like right here or right here, it would look really good. And my conversation went away again. I swear. YouTube, what are you doing to me? I'm going to fold this, guys. I'm going to get Sting stuck on it, and that's going to make me mad. Because this is one of my favorite shirts, because Sting is my man from the WWE. I love him. And he's my age. Everybody gets a cup of wine, a glass of wine. Coolness. Yeah, there's not too many here to have to give a drink to, but that's okay. I tell you, there are days. There are days when chocolate and Grey Goose. Okay. I'm trying to read this. I can imagine. I can imagine. But anyway, I don't know. When you guys come back, and how back already, I must not have got it timed out too bad. I don't know. What do you guys think? Can you see it good enough? Do you think that's good? It's hard to tell, huh? I'm pulling off of the spider webs, as Laura called them. You can run a blow dryer over it real quick. Blue webs, is that what you call them? So what do you guys think? Think this is enough, and then I'll add a bow to it? Like I said, I'm not a good bow maker. I don't make bows at all. So I have to grab my mouse. Here. Oops. Here. Hold on. Okay. Let me see. Let us see. Olive bar. I don't think that works. Let's see. You know what, Michael? Oh, look, more berries anyway. You're just the sweetest dog. You're just the sweetest puppy. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. I'm gonna look at it. Like this one? I like this one. I don't even know what these are called. I started to say I don't know where Mike is, and I remembered, oh yeah, Melinda took him away. No, do not eat the flowers. Listen to me. I'm serious. The puppy is eating all the flowers, guys. We're going to try this. May not work, but we're going to give it a shot. Except we just stuck our leaf in the glue. Oh, well. We'll just blow dry it off later. Thinking right. Oh, no. Not glue there. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. Lamba. This one has beads on it. I have little beads all over my couch, half eaten off. Don't buy those for you. Look, you have beads all over you. Excuse me, Mom Pennies. Stay on my flower stop. I don't know if y'all remembered me posting the thing about talking to your animal like it's your child or something, but there you go. But anyway, so, all right, I'm going to quit adding because I'm afraid I'll make it too much. And I am going to add a bow. And I'll try to do that soon. I usually like go, okay, I'm going to glue it and I'll show you tomorrow, but that doesn't happen. It takes me a couple days. Because 2 or 3 people are going to want something from me that live here. And then, yeah, that's the way it's going to be. But I'm thinking this would be a perfect place for a little bow right down here with this ribbon. Yeah, I'm going to do one. I want to take these 2 ribbons. I'll see if I have another one that's kind of in that color range. I don't want to go with bright orange. That's right. I will post it next week. I still haven't finished the one from Monday. I have to replace the pick that Lamba ate the berries off of because it fell on the floor because it wasn't glued and I didn't get to it in time and the little stinker ate the berries off of it. So when she ate the berries off of it means I have to replace it and I just haven't been out to look to see if there's one. See, I think a little bow like that would be nice down there. What, Laura? Oh my God, what? What do you think? Right there would be a good one for a little bitty bow. Well, that's because you got up today and took a video and put it on Facebook and probably Etsy, and I don't do that. I'm trying to be better at it. I got them all listed that I had, except for the new ones I made. Even the butterflies I made, thank you very much. And look at all these, what I like, pardon me, about Simms flowers. No, I didn't finish putting it's finished. I just haven't gotten the picks glued, Laura. Remember, I couldn't do them that night because I was going to use staff glue and I couldn't get the lid off. And I have to have Mike help me tighten the wires on it, on the sign. But that's all I have left to do on it. I mean, it's not like, yeah, cha-ching, cha-ching. I had to make Laura go in and look because the oddest thing, for 2 days there were like no stats in my Etsy store. I'm like, oh, that's really weird because usually I have, at least a viewer or a visitor. But she went in there and viewed, so I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing because I guess the stats work, so maybe it's not a good thing that I had her check. Yeah, I was thinking Etsy was broke. Although I did share the link again today for Christmas in July. And I will remind you all that in my Etsy shop, all wreaths are on sale until the 10th. And today's what? The 6th. So 4 more days. I have 3 that are on sale for 25% off. And then I have a variety that are at 20% off. And then I have some that are 10% off. But every wreath does have a percentage off now until the 10th, which is, I can't see that far away to see the calendar over there. Calendar is, of course, until next Tuesday. And I don't know if they cut it off in the morning or in the evening. But yeah, the sale goes through the 10th. I thought it went all month, but it goes through the 10th. If you're lucky, I'll forget to go cancel the 10 and 20% sale because I set them up for the whole month and I have to go in there and cancel them. I didn't have 49. Probably only had 15 or 20. I sell a lot of wreaths. People order wreaths and I sell them and I never even list them ever. But oh no, Mari's in YouTube timeout, guys. So just so you know, are you? You're gonna go through the fourth. You can run a sale anytime. I just figured maybe this would help draw in. You know, you got to earn those. What are they? Brownie points for Etsy. So I just do all the sales I can so I can earn my brownie points. I did get a cha-ching. I don't get a cha-ching. I get a, what is it? I get a lot of bling. It's not a cha-ching. I get, because people favor my items and favor my shop. I guess I could look at you. That would be like kind of cool, huh? Since I'm kind of done. As it dries, it's like it dries. I would do a shake test, but oh my God, it'd probably all fall off, huh? I'll let it dry. I'll shake later. But I get a bubbling because people favor it and so forth. So I really don't have to, you know. It always freaks me out though because I'm like, what is that noise? Because I don't hear it often. I hear a lot of ting, 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 as you can hear because my messenger goes off. I get a lot of messages. But just like I was talking to my friend the other day, I haven't talked to her in 40 years since I graduated. And now she wants a Mizzou wreath and a Kansas City Chiefs wreath. And I'm hoping when I go down over my reunion that I will have people that are, if they see those wreaths, they will be more interested. I'm thinking about it. Is it? I'm thinking about it because they're going to be there in October, I think. And you can just get it right there, right, Lori? I can't say it right. I want to say acorn, but I know that's not right. Akron. You can get it right. Did you put a tablet on it at the same time as a phone? Did you try that? Because I would really like that because my tablet, I'm used to looking at like, yeah, here I am too, once again, sitting here looking at the computer and reading the comments. I usually have it up on my iPad. Tonight I didn't because it's on YouTube. But I'll figure out how to get that all done. But I need a better setup because it's okay, you know, and I like having the monitor on the table. And it's just because of a lack of space here where we're at right now. So when we get a better space, when I get my she shed, how about if I just get a she room? That would be like really fantastic. So when I get a she room, I definitely want to have like, I'm unplugging things, guys. I definitely want to have like, you know, different, because I split the screen on the monitor and then I use my iPad and then my phone. I have them all going at one time. I'm just used to that kind of thing. My son has like 2 or 3 monitors go at one time. So that's just the kind of people we are. You learn that when you have to start dealing with, I'm plugging back in my iPad, talking of it. You learn that kind of thing when you take tech classes and stuff. So. What's better for me? Oh, the Akron? Yeah, that will be good. I'm sorry, I'm peeling glue. Forgive me. It's driving me crazy. I would have to put my phone in front of my face to read comments on it, Laura. Yes. I need to buy new glasses, and I keep aiming to make an eye doctor appointment because I'm thinking I'm at my year and it's time to do my glasses over again. But, you know, because the dogs ate them a couple weeks ago. Finn and Lambert played tug of war with my good ones. So I just kind of been faking it since then and complaining. You know, I go, what? And at the end of the night, my eyes are real tired. But that's okay. Yeah, we need to have a place where we can all be together. Wouldn't that be neat? Ooh, that reminds me of Sister Wives. We don't have to share them. I was just thinking how they all lived on like the same cul-de-sac. We would be in so much trouble because we'd get in trouble together all the time. I know it. I'm easily influenced. I never cause trouble. I'm easily influenced. How's that? Do you believe it? I am excited. I'm kind of looking and seeing what the prices are, and because I'm trying to figure out how much I want to spend here and how much I want to spend there and how much I have for over here. Because actually, my son, I'm sure I said this several times. He's getting a new car. He's getting a Tesla 3, and he actually has it on order now. Because you had to pre-order, then you have to wait. So I guess it's really, and he's not sure when he's going to get it. But when he gets his Tesla, then I'm buying his Nissan Altima, so that we have a car that isn't too high, that I can get in and out of without a stool, so that because that's why I don't drive the truck. One, I can't get in and out of it without a step stool. And can you see me trying to jimmy rig a rope on it to get it in and out of the truck for me? So, and I would be hell on wheels, because that's not hot, guys, just so you know. I'd be hell on wheels because I would probably run into everybody and everything. That truck's so big. So I'm going to buy the Ultima, and then I will have my independent. I haven't driven for 4 years now, too much. I do drive the truck, but only backwards. So I am not allowed to go anywhere by myself unless I go in the reverse position. And that's because I'm the one that can load the camper onto the jack, because we don't have a ball jack. We have the other one. Can't think what you call it. But I'm the only one that can line it up and get it in there right. So. Lori does need a she warehouse. She really does. She has a lot. There is no way I could even dream of ordering an eighth of what she does and having room for it anywhere. I am serious. I just go, oh my, because I've already filled up the area Michael made for me. I could fill it. That would be no problem. I just don't have any room to put anything. So I'm getting kind of itchy to get to our forever place, which won't be forever, because then we'll get tired of it and we'll have to move again. So just kind of the way we are. Kind of used to doing that before. We've been in this house, though, 24 years. That's pretty good. So that's a long time in one spot, because we were used to moving even apartment to apartment when we were younger, before the children, So, but anyway, I'm going to sit here and pick and look at the, oh, good. Now you're all back. Okay. Now that I have you back, what I'm going to do is, if you guys, I hope you enjoyed this tonight. I know it was kind of winged, and I've never done it before, and next time we'll know to use at least some kind of styrofoam in there, at least, maybe not a whole block, but at least some, to help it come. Oh, you went away again. That's okay. To help it come out. But I will make the bows probably tomorrow, because when I get off the live, everybody in the house has to yell at me, and I have to go see Mr. Ryder. I haven't seen him today, except on his Nest Cam when he's in his room taking his nap, or before he gets up. So I need to go and say hello to Mr. Ryder and let him know Grandma's here and still loves him. And I will let you guys go for now. And I'm trying to think, because I don't want to mess up. Let's see, this is Friday. Because of the holiday in the middle of the week, I'm confused what day it is. So this is Friday. So that means on Sunday, on Facebook, Hardworking Mom will be live. On Monday, on Facebook, I will be live. And on Tuesday, on Facebook, Laura Wreath Room will be Laura Jean's Wreath Room will be live. Then Wednesday, it's Hardworking Mom on YouTube. Thursday is Laura Jean's Wreath Room on YouTube. And then Friday, it's Creative Wreaths and Flowers on YouTube. So there you go. That's the way I schedule my week. And I catch everybody else in and out and on replays. But those are the three I remember. So if you can catch all of us, that's great. Thank you for joining me. If you would subscribe, I would be so thrilled you wouldn't even know it. I would be so happy. We were at 53 when I started today. I would like to be with Laura and have that happy 100 under my belt. So that would be grand. But if it doesn't happen for a while, but I really would appreciate it more than y'all could ever know. And you're the greatest followers the person could have. I've grown so much in the 5 months that we've been in business that I would never have imagined being this far. So I am so appreciative of my followers and my friends that I've made. It's fantastic. I would never have dreamed it. But everybody have a great night. This is Friday. So have a great weekend. Like I said, it seems like this should be Monday or Tuesday because, the holiday was Wednesday and people went back to work yesterday. So it seems like this should be Tuesday. So I don't want to mess up. But have a great weekend. We will probably see you all Sunday night at Hardworking Mom's Life. And like I said, I'll be live Monday night, and then we'll be at Laura Jean's Wreath Room on Tuesday night. So we'll catch you at one of those times there. I'm going to see how we stop alive. Well, the first thing you have to do is not bury your mouse under your flowers. That's the first thing that would. Oh, look, and I really didn't even look. It's right here. I didn't even bury it. Anyway, I found an end stream button. So good night. Have a great weekend. I hope the weather's great for everybody. Enjoy, and I will at least see you. I will be live Monday night. Have a great one. Good night.